What is that? Okay, that's not working. No. How about now? Is there still feedback? How about now? No? How about now? Nope. Why are you not going away? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Do you see now why? Oh, somebody said perfect. Can you hear me now? Is there feedback? No feedback, and I can hear you. Okay, well, how come I can hear myself? This is so weird. Oh my gosh. I have to go hide my iPhone so I don't have to listen to myself. All right. So, I hope that's better. Just a tiny echo. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get rid of my iPhone being connected. Just a tiny echo. All right, what if I 1 2 3 echo, no echo? Let me know. Is that better? Is there still feedback? All good, much better. Okay, I can still kind of hear myself coming out of my iPhone across the room. Don't know why. So weird, have no clue. Oh my gosh, now you know why it's so hard for me to get on here because I'm like, I'm so challenged. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, and at any point, the echo was before you took your phone away. Okay, so now it's fine. Okay. Um, so yeah, so before we get started, hey, Brooke and Sandra and Patty, and thank you everyone for your patience. Obviously, don't know what was going on there. You know, it's so funny, you do the same thing and then the same thing doesn't work. So who knows? Who knows why? The techno gods are just like out of control sometimes. But anyway, I am getting ready to tape this month's workshop segments, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get on and talk about it for those of you who maybe have never taken a workshop with me, and to obviously review what we're going to be doing for those of you that are already in this month's workshop and have paid. So I think everyone for the most part, I don't know if the international people have received their kits. Melanie from Canada is saying she got her package today. Super stoked. Yay. I'm so happy to hear that. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the process and just kind of show you how I come up with things and the what and the why. And so for those of you that don't know, I'm Juliana Avalar. I am the inventor, designer, owner of Jewel Loom, the original bead loom that can be literally found all over the world. And since the original Jewel Loom, the baby Jewel Loom, was birthed, and then I decided I wanted a wood loom, and so now I think there's like, I don't know, 8 or 9 of them. So I'm slightly loom crazy, but that's okay. I love bead weaving. I think it's just such an incredible, soulful um, art. And, there's just so many different things that you can create. Obviously, jewelry and even home decor pieces and fiber art and really just whatever your imagination will lend itself to. Facebook users, I can't see your name because you must not have given StreamYard permission. So I see you, I see the hi Jules, hi back, but I don't know who you are. So if you want to just tell me who you are, that would be awesome. And if not, that's okay. Stay incognito. No, no problem there. So yeah, so this month, in the monthly workshop that I do, we are focusing on beaded earrings. And there's 2 places where the inspiration came from. So number one was definitely the Spanish tile bracelet that we did. Okay, this was a couple months ago, and I just, every opportunity I can put this on, I do. I absolutely love it. And so to me, it brings such great happiness. I love the colors. They just really pop. And I did actually make some coordinating earrings to go with the Spanish cuff, and these were with 6mm fire polish. Let me get those steady, and some 6mm tile beads. And I just love these. And I use the sliders, and they are just so incredibly sexy. They're super cool, like super, super fun. Okay. Yeah, I know, Suzanne, right? Just so fun and so festive. And so I really wanted to keep that happy vibe going. Oh, hey, Charlotte. Charlotte, I know I think you just got a loom, right? um, and so yeah, so I was placing an order for my beads, and I started coming across like these really cool names. Like this one is opaque frosted cantaloupe. I mean, seriously, how stinking beautiful. And this one is dandelion. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. And this one is sour apple. Okay, so I started getting all these together. Of course, the opaque turquoise, I could use turquoise every day. And this one is cornflower. Look how gorgeous that blue is. Is that not stinking beautiful? And then I had a lavender base. I did an 8-0 and a lavender base. And then it just kind of all knocked me upside the head. So, oh, Claire, I love it. Claire's here from South Africa, and every time she shows up, my heart just explodes. Because it just, I mean, wow, right? Wow. My product is in South Africa, and she knows that I just get a super kick out of that because it's just so beautiful. So, okay, get back on track. So, after seeing all of those gorgeous colors of beads and being so happy and fulfilled from the Spanish tile cuff bracelet that we created, all of a sudden it dawned on me. I was like, okay, not only do I want to do seed bead earrings this month, but a big inspiration. And how many of you remember my days at Aleene's Creative Living? So, I was a part of the Aleene's family for many, many years. Aleene's Creative Living was the #1 daytime show. It was being fed into well over 100,000, more than that, 100 million. 100 million households when it was all said and done, right? In the United States and Canada. So Aleene was the inventor of tacky glue in the gold bottle. So I'm not sure if y'all realize that that's where I got my start. And so I went on an interview one day, and they were like, look for the sign with the paintbrushes. And I was like, okay, I just wanted to work, right? So we had moved to Lompoc, California, this tiny little town, and the company was in Buellton. And so that's actually where I got my start on Aleene's Creative Living. That is where Tiffany, Aleene's daughter, who is still one of my besties, we just went kayaking this past Saturday. Her first time, which I was like, what? You've never been kayaking? And so anyway, long story short, when I started thinking about these earrings and my days on Aleene's, it reminded me of, y'all, look at this. Do you remember this? Look, Aleene's More Beat It. Do you remember? Does anybody have these still? So Tiffany had designed these super cool, look at this. Is that not so cool? Look at the earrings and the brooch and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, totally want to do these, totally want to show everyone. And these will just be such a great addition to everything that we've been doing, and just to keep the happiness going. Look, this is the first one. Look at us all. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna trip out. Look at the hair. Is that so crazy? So that's myself with the larger than life hair. Beth was a producer. There's Joan Fee, Carolyn Bainbridge, and then of course Tiffany down there. Is that so fun? And we literally used to tape the show, and then we would go into the kitchen and we would make all of these gorgeous beaded pieces. There would be beads all over the kitchen floor. And look at Marina. Marina was our graphic designer, and Marina does work for me now. So it's just so stinking cool. But here's some earrings over here too. Look at these. I made these. So these are long earrings with a bunch of loops, and then earring, fish hooks. Is that so crazy fun? So yeah, look at the good old days, y'all. How much fun is this? And believe it or not, a few years ago, Tiffany had actually gifted me the actual jewelry that she had made. And so I have the original earrings and the brooches in one of my drawers somewhere. But are they so stinking cool? They've got the clip-ons. I did see somewhere where clip-ons were making a comeback. But these are, so there's just like a little patch. I'm totally going to be teaching these in the class. But yeah, look at, so fun. So fun. So this is where, I just, I love how I get to present in this online workshop format. So the workshops live on the jewelloomschool.com platform. Okay. So every month I create a course, and then I create an outline, and I add all of the paid students into the course, and then I start adding content. And the thing that I really love is that it allows me to tape the content in little bites. So for the most part, each little segment is approximately 10 minutes long. But the other cool thing is that it also allows me to add a lot of the tips and the techniques, right? And so the best part about it is that you, the student, can just go back and say, okay, what did Jewel say about warping that loom again? Because I'm having some struggles. I'm not getting my warp very well. So you can literally just go back to that segment of the course and learn what you need to learn without having to sit there, fast forwarding, rewind, etc. In fact, so here's a great example. Last month we did, and I cannot get enough. Okay, tell me. So this was our project last month, and we did this gorgeous hat band. We learned how to do the leather closure. And so this was a perfect example of where I could tell my students, hey, here's my experience, because I don't edit. I am not editing. I just don't have the time. And I mean, unless it like truly is horrible, but so I don't edit. So the truth is of what you are seeing. And sometimes that includes a frustrating moment. For instance, okay, we used the large wisdom warrior to make our hat band. All right. And after I got it all warped, and the warps were absolutely beautiful, okay? But after I got it warped and I tried to do that first row of seed beads for the hat band, oh my heck, if I was not going to like lose my ever living mind. And I wasn't going to lie about it, right? I mean, for me, there was a there was a little bit of a challenge. And so I wanted my students, because we're not physically together, right? I wanted everyone to know the truth of, hey, I had a little more fun than humans are allowed to have doing that first row. But it worked out, and look at how, and it's to die for, right? And so for some people, they didn't have that struggle, and for others, they were like, Jules, you were so right. That first row was challenging, but they could see that we got past it, okay? And so that, yeah, for, you know, a hot moment, it was a struggle, but then we moved on, and the piece is absolutely, that's just gorgeous. I mean, I truly have been so empowered by making this hat band. And so this just gives you an idea, which, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that there are 22 videos for the hat band. And they're chunks. They're just little baby chunks, right? So anywhere from a couple of minutes to 10 minutes. But again, you know, you go to what it is that you want to learn. And so maybe for you, you've done a hat band, but you dig the pattern, right? But you're like, you know what? I've never done that closure. So you can go to the closure. So, so yeah, so it's just a really great format. Obviously, I'm slightly in love with that because I love talking about it. And so it just makes it really easy. You pay for your course. I add you into it. There's also a community in the school. And so we're not relying on Facebook for our community, because we want to make sure that we are always with each other. So this is a platform that I own and pay for. And so, you know, it's not dictated by, you know, something that might happen in the social media world. It's a private area for all of us to discuss our projects, and it's really, really great. So I'm gonna take some air here really quick and see if anyone's got. Debbie says, I've got to learn how to do that. Yes, it's so amazing. Making that hat band was really just a really great experience for me personally. You know, full disclosure, most of you probably know I'm go big or go home, right? And so to work with those tiny seed beads, I was like, oh boy. But guess what? It worked out. And the Jewel Loom needles, thank you. Oh my gosh. Because when you have that nice long needle, yeah, and you're making a pattern like that, and if you have any, you know, issues like I do myself, because I've been making jewelry forever and beading, man, they just made life so good when bead weaving. That it is just so great. Great question, Facebook user. I'm not too sure if this is Debbie or somebody else. So here's what happens. Here's the great part about the courses. They live forever. They live forever. It's in the school, right? And so you just pay for the course, and it's already done. So those past courses are already said and done. They're already in the class, and all you do is buy it. What I will say to you is I have to do some of them are just content, because I may or may not still have all of the supplies in stock, but you get the supply list. The hat band is going to be content and product, so you'll be able to get the beads to make that. But yeah, that's the great part, right? So not discrediting teaching in person, because man, I miss it. Okay, so the last couple of years, right? And I'm definitely going to be doing that again. But you know, you have the class, and then y'all go your own way. But with the courses that are online, they're evergreen, and you have access to them 24/7, right? So they're yours, right? You have access, and yes, they're still available. So it's super cool. Super, super cool. But you can always, if you need more help with that, more clarification, just text me or email me and I can help walk you through that. But jewelloomschool.com is where all of the educational content, both free and paid for, lives. Okay? So if you're just looking to figure out how to use your original jewel loom or your baby loom or any one of your other looms, up on the menu bar it'll say how to use, and that is where you would get some free content on simply how to use your looms. And then if you're looking for courses, you're going to see those. If there's something you're looking for, like the hat band, I can't remember in this moment if it's on the home page. Just again, text me, email me, and say, Jules, I'd really like to get the product in the course, and I'll make sure that you have that. Okay, so back to the earrings, because I don't want to like take up a ton of time. I didn't even realize this. We made all the kits for the current students for July, and we had sold out. But what I didn't do, because I only made a certain amount, I didn't realize that there was still product. There's 5 July kits left. So if you want to join the Festive and Fun Earrings course, there is still time. In addition to those 6 different seed beads, everyone received the new, and nobody else has received this unless you bought a small Wisdom Warrior kit. This is the new crown seed bead board. All right. This little, because everyone kept saying, Jules, my board is missing something. Actually, it's not. That's a piece of cork, and that's where you stick your needle. Pretty stinking cool, right? So this comes in the kit. We're actually doing, I don't know if you can see these, we're actually doing, everyone this month got a pair of the Baltic birch earrings that I'm considering bringing in to the shop. We've made them. Here's a pair. Here's another pair. These are the leaves. Aren't they cool? Trisha, who does the Jewel Loom School lives along with Amber Scott, she is actually designed, like, decorated all of the blanks, and she's going to tape a video for all the students. So she's going to show you how to use your stains, your paints, and how to color the Baltic birch, and then how to use your beads and your findings to make some pretty amazing earrings. I mean, seriously, they're super sassy. So I'm really excited about that. So a pair of those are coming in that kit. And then I've just included some basic findings, some fish, the fish hooks, jump rings, and head pins. So, and some ribbon clasps. So yeah, so it's an awesome, awesome kit. So again, if you're thinking about that, and I added this. Okay, so this was a pattern that we did, gosh, almost a year ago. So I do believe, no, this is not the one that came with that. Okay, this is beaded pattern 100. Got to get all these things straight in my head. So this is another hat band. All right, super cool. This is beaded pattern 100. It comes with the pattern and it comes with the beads. I added the pattern to this month's workshop because Amber, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was Amber. She took one of these, the little pattern, and she made earrings with them. And I love them. I stinking love them. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, a whole other idea, right? So I went ahead and I did add that pattern to this month's workshop. It is a download. It's in the materials list. And you guys, look at how cool that is. I used some gorgeous check glass chain to my sliders for my hat band. Isn't that so beautiful? I absolutely love it. Okay. Oh gosh, anything else? Anything else? One of the things that I also do too, especially when it comes to earrings, because I know a lot of people are either in for earrings or they're not. Like, it's not everyone's jam, and I totally understand that. So I do, again, especially with the earrings, I do try to give you like a different idea. Like you could certainly turn this idea into like a little pendant. You could certainly turn it into a cute little brooch. You know, there are things that you can do. And if you're a maker, it's always great to learn how to make things, right? So I would definitely, even if you don't wear earrings, I would say that it's still an incredible opportunity to learn. And so I do always try to give you other ideas of what you can do with the techniques. I'm a very technique driven teacher. I like to teach technique so that you can then blossom from there, but I also give you some ideas to bounce from. And the great thing is that a lot of people love the structure of that, and then a lot of people will take what they learn and then birth it into their own expression, which I absolutely love. Love, 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 love. That is the biggest form of flattery for a teacher. So yeah, I just love this. So I got my wine glass, and I have like a different earrings. These yellow earrings, by the way, if you have my book, okay, these are in the Jewel Loom book. And I don't carry my book in my shop. It's hard because as the authors, we don't really like get these big, huge discounts. I mean, we get a discount. We get a discount. But I can't offer free shipping. And so, you know, it's just better for you in the end, I guess, if you buy it at Amazon, because, you know, I get a royalty from it. But I can't beat their pricing, in other words, and I can't offer free shipping. So just go to Amazon, buy my book if you want it. I might bring it back in. I guess the upside is that I do get to sign them. But anyway, that's a story if you want to know. Yeah, totally, Suzanne. I see you. I see you. And exactly, you could totally take this and you can make it a cute little focal on a bracelet. You know, you can make it a cute little pendant. There's always something that you can translate into that, again, as long as you're learning the technique, right? And then you have that content to go back to. So I do want to say that, how long have we been at? I can't even see my timer. Huh. Oh, there we go. Half an hour. I do want to say that you can either pay as you go. So you can pay the $45, take the course, and go on your merry way. Awesome. Come back when you want. Or you can subscribe. The great thing about subscribing is that when you have paid for at least 2 months of being a subscriber, you become a VIP. What does that mean? The VIPs get a code where they save 20% in the shop. So, and that is like throughout the year, which is crazy. But that is one of the perks of being a subscriber. For me, it's awesome when you're a subscriber because then I can buy. I can buy better. I can buy more. I can save, which means you save and you get more goodies. So that's how come I have the subscription in place. It is not do or die, but right, that is why. The other thing too is I have a private texting community. So earlier today, I got a text from somebody in the group that said, hey, I placed my order, but I bought the wrong size beads. And it was like, okay, that's cool. I can, you know, let me go see what I can do. So that private texting is really great. Hey, Jules, I'm having a really hard time with one of the steps. Well, what's going on? So just because the course lives online and you don't have me in front of you, you have me. The other thing, and we all giggle about this, and this is really the truth, it kind of never ends. Right? It's like you buy in, you become a student, and then, you know, we're corresponding all the time. Like whatever you need. It's not like buy it, do it, see ya. It's like we've really built relationships. There are people who have literally been students now for well over a year and a half, I think, like a long time, which is like so incredibly heartfelt. I can't talk about it. I'm already gonna tear up. But yeah. So it's just a really beautiful experience. Charlotte says, please repeat how to get to the school. So the school is at, I wonder if the girls put it in here. The school is at jewelloomschool.com. Here it is, right there. So you go to jewelloomschool.com, and that is where the paid content and the free content is. If you want to get into the workshop, the monthly workshop, you're going to go to jewelloom.com. Jewelloom.com is the shop, all right? Jewelloomschool.com is where you learn. So if you want in on this month's workshop, you're going to go to jewelloom.com. You're going to scroll. Went the wrong way. Down to, I don't know, right past where I show all the looms, and you're going to see the workshop. And again, I just added 5 more July kits in there. So if you want to get in on the July, the one thing with that is that there is going to be probably 5 to 7 days. We got to make more crowns. Okay. So just be patient. You're not going to miss out on anything. I still, when I get off of here, I got to go tape. I got to start taping the course. So you're not going to miss out on anything. So there's that story. So let me go back to the comments because Charlotte, I want to make sure. Did that help? Is that what you wanted to know? Please repeat how to get to the school. So again, you would go to jewelloomschool.com to learn, to access your paid content, to access your free content. And then you would go to jewelloom.com, just jewelloom.com, to shop. All right, so shop, Jewel Loom School, learn. Try to make it easy peasy and make all things Jewel Loom. So I just want to take a look on my table here because I had so much I wanted to tell you about. I will mostly be working with the baby Jewel Loom, okay, in the earrings course. It's small, and it will save me on my warps on my thread. So I'm using Wildfire, of course. And but you could use your original Jewel Loom. All right, this is the original. You could certainly use your original. You could use your small Wisdom Warrior. You could use your large Wisdom Warrior if you wanted to do what Kelly and Amber refer to as production work, right? So they really use the large Wisdom Warriors, especially Kelly, for productivity. Like she'll like put a lot of earrings or bracelets on the large Wisdom Warrior to get a lot of things done at once. And what other loom? I mean, you could, if all you had was the small sun weaver, you could certainly, the grid on there is small. I believe it's small enough. But really, you know, the baby Jewel Loom is going to definitely be the best for small things because you're not going to waste product. So, and then obviously I'll be working with the Jewel Loom needles, as I already mentioned, the Wildfire. And yeah, I'm just, you know, so the way it starts off, like today, I'm going to upload the connection for this live so that my paid students can also see this. And then I'm going to do a segment on how to warp the baby loom. Just, that's it, right? Clean, cut. Here's how you warp the baby loom. And then I should definitely have the time to then go into the making of the 8/0 square, and I'll probably start looping. So yeah, so that's like 3. So what happens is that I progressively drip the content into the course. So you go to the hatband course, it's already there. It's all there. All 22 videos done. Put that to bed. It's ready to go for new people. The current month, the Festive and Fun Earrings, I am adding content now. This is July 9th. Oh, this is July 20th. See, I don't even know what day it is. July 20th, and the year is 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And so now I start to drop stuff in, and I'm working on it, and I love it because then things come to my mind, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do that too. But that's kind of how it works. So structured, but not super structured. So I would say you would need to be someone with a little flexibility, and let it be fluid and flexible. Because if you and I'm only referring to the current month. All the other stuff is done. But the way that I birth current month design is how I do it in my head. So I birth it as it comes. And what's cool again is that a lot of stuff ends up getting put into there, right? So anyway, I hope that helped. I hope that I didn't tell you too much or not enough, or if but I was just super excited, and I thought I want to share all of this with everyone. So again, 5 of these are left, right? As kits. So you've got the crown, you've got, oh, can we do this? Or are they going to roll off? We've got six different tubes, 5 11-0s, 1 8-0. We've got a pair of the Baltic birch earrings. Everyone received a different pair of earrings. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe there are 6 different styles. And so I wanted everyone to play with it. I wanted everyone to see them to kind of get everyone's feedback. That's the other thing about being a paid student, is that you always know what's going on, right? And you get things first. So for August, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a loom. I just haven't decided which one. So anyway, it's always fun. Always make it fun, and definitely worth your money and time. So, and then your findings. You've got some findings. So, and then of course you get the course, you get me, and hey, that was kind of a lot. Maria. I love how Maria is just expressing herself so beautifully with her jewel looms. And so there is a Facebook group, a free Facebook group. And so we're actually feeding into that right now. Claire says, oh, wow. Claire, did I wonder, have you gotten your package yet? Claire, like I said, is in South Africa. And so it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, so okay, I think that's it. Let's just take a couple more. We've already got 41 minutes in. I don't want to keep rambling. I'm just going to go back in. Hi, Stacy and Carmen and Suzanne and Joanne and Maria and Melanie and Debbie, Charlotte. So exciting to see everybody. All right, I'm just looking at all of the posts here. Patty, and Brooke, so beautiful. Okay, so you're very welcome. It's exciting. It's really cool. I love the Facebook group because people share their projects and what they're doing. Excuse me. Wow. You received your package today. You ordered it on Sunday. Awesome. Yay. Yay to us, and yay to the U.S. Postal Office. Let's give them a shout out when they deserve it, right? God bless them. I can't even imagine being in their shoes. So anyway. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to put that number up again. Banners. Let's see. Let's hide that one. And okay, here we go. And there's the it says text bead kit, but we need to update that. You could just text whatever it is to that number, 805-768-0568. And it's still on its way. Okay, so Claire says it's still on its way to her kit is still on its way to South Africa. So fantastic. All right, Thursdays, which is tomorrow, Jewel Loom School Live with Amber and Trisha. And Trisha's actually going to be showing some seed bead work with a pattern that she designed. And I believe she's going to be using 8 O's, but she's also going to talk to you about how you can use 11 O's, which I love because the flexibility and size can really be nice. You know, like if you don't want to deal with those tiny little guys, it's awesome to know you can do a pattern with an 8O. So I love, love, love that. That is at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is up California and the other states. And East Coast time, that's 7 p.m. So that is tomorrow, Thursday, the 21st. And yeah, so very cool. All right, let me know if you need anything. And I look forward to seeing you again. And we are going to get this technology thing dialed in if it's the last thing I do. Seriously crazy. So I apologize for that in the beginning, but I'm so very grateful for you for staying with me. And oh my gosh, come on, you guys. Aleene's Creative Living, right? How stinking fun. The best days. I had the most fun, the absolute most fun on Aleene's Creative Living, and met the most incredible people. And I'm so grateful for those relationships. Aleene did pass away a few years ago, but Tiffany is still at it, and Heidi, her sister, is like the mosaic queen. So definitely look. I should put up Heidi's link somewhere because she is doing awesome mosaic work, and I think she's going to open up a studio. She is outside of Nashville, Tennessee now. Very cool. So yes, I know. I enjoyed being on that show so much. Very grateful. Okay, I love you. I got work to do. I got to go tape some segments for a course. All right, y'all. See you again. Thank you.